Grant, if you do the drills that I give you at the end of this video, you will start to hit the best shots of your life. And the reason why I know that is because I used to do exactly what you do in your swing. Okay, right now you're standing too tall in your posture and your hands are too far out and away from you. That's going to cause your hands to then work out and away and lift up too much, which then causes you to get too shallow where the shaft is pointing outside the ball and very high at the top of your swing, where your lead arm is way above shoulder plane. Your hands are directly over your toes or the middle of your foot. Okay, so you can play golf with higher hands and arms. You could play golf with low hands and arms. But I'm trying to build you a golf swing that requires very little compensation, that produces a predictable and consistent stock shot. And from this top position, to get the club back down on the plane, you would have to make a compensation. Okay, so you're not going to make the compensation of like looping your hands back and behind you. Instead, what you're going to do from a very high position, you're going to beeline your hands down to the ball and come down extremely steep. Okay, you can see the shaft is pointing inside the ball. Now, the way that you're going to get the club back down on the plane late is by extending. Your hips are going to move in towards the ball, your head's going to move back, and you're going to drop the club back down on the plane late. Okay, now it's time to flip your hands through and stall rotation. So the first thing that we need to work on is your setup position. Let's bend a little bit further over at the waist, scoot maybe an inch or two further away from the ball. And I want you to do these two drills, and I promise you are going to hit the best shots of your life. Okay, I want you to put a stick out 2 feet behind you, covering your hands here from down the line. Ideally, your hands are working inside of the stick. You're keeping the club head up and outside the stick. Right now, your hands would do the opposite and you would smash the stick, which tells you that you just did it wrong. Okay, that's why we have to practice with feedback. Now, the other drill, it's a little bit harder to set up, but if you actually do it, you will see massive improvement. Put a stick over your trail shoulder like Ben Hogan's pane of glass. At the top of your swing, do not let your hands, arms, and clubs smash into the stick. Okay, if you do, at least you know you just did it wrong, gives you the feedback. This will get your lead arm matching shoulder plane, hands directly over your heels, the shaft right on the plane. And shallowing from that position, Grant, becomes a whole lot easier. You can just keep doing exactly what you're doing. Shifting into your lead side, starting to rotate and beeline your hands down to the ball.